All right, welcome everybody to abs class. Coach Matt here, ready to take you through some abdominal movements. Really focusing on the whole core today. So we're gonna be hitting our abs, our six pack right up front. We'll be hitting those obliques, and we'll hitting the backside on that low back. All right. So we're gonna get nice and warmed up for all of that. We're gonna start in our ever so favorite cat cow. So we'll get all fours. We're going to bring that belly button towards the mat, really creating a big arch in that back. And really squeezing that low back nice and tight. Then we'll reverse that, rounding our back, pulling that belly button as far away from the mat as possible. Think about squeezing those abs as tightly as you can. And reverse one more time. Think about really pushing your arms down into the ground this time. As you reach that belly button down, pressing away from the mat and through those arms. And again, inverse, still pressing through the ground, really extending those arms. Maybe you feel a little separation through your shoulder blades on your backside. That's great. And one last time, we're going to focus on getting our head to the ceiling this time. Still squeezing that low back nice and tight. Still pressing those arms down through the ground. Just reaching the top of that head towards the ceiling. And inverse. Squeezing those abs as tightly as you can. Arms pressing through the ground. And again, the head is going to be our focus this round. Reaching that head down towards the ground without compensating anywhere else. And relax. Bring it back to neutral. All right, we're going to sit our hips back into a nice good child's pose. Reaching those arms forward. We're going to stretch out those lats a little bit. And that low back. Decompress that just a touch. And we're going to pull ourselves forward into a nice up dog. Good stretch through that abdomen. Again, squeezing that low back. And then we're going to tuck those toes up underneath. Send those hips up into a nice pike position. Stretching out those hamstrings a little bit. We'll be doing some V-ups today, so those hamstrings are usually a limiter on those. So make sure we have a little stretch through those. And nice and tight. And let's get to it. So game plan today, we've got a very strict old-fashioned Tabata. Hopefully you're ready for that. No bells, no whistles, just 4 straight minutes of a movement just to hit it real hard, get in the best that you can through it. All right. So like I said, we're going to start on the back side. We're going to start with our back extensions. So no fluff on these. All we're going here is both. You can go both arms, both legs if you like, or alternating arms, alternating legs, whichever one is more comfortable for you. All right. So we'll get down. We'll get ready. 8 rounds here, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest in that Tabata. Let's get down and get ready in 2, 1, go. So bring those arms, bring those legs up off the ground, squeezing that low back, had a lot of attention to that in that warm up. So we're going to keep on hitting it for 3, 2, 1, and relax. You can stay down on the ground. Like I said, we're going to go 8 rounds of this, okay, which I know sounds like a lot, but 20 seconds at a time is nothing. So let's get back down, get ready, and go. Lifting up and squeezing. You can certainly vary the attack each round if you like. Like I said, these first couple, I'm going to go all the limbs up. 2, 1, and relax. 10 seconds of rest here. 2 rounds down. So I'm going to switch over to alternating just to show some variation here. So I'm going to go right arm, left leg, up and squeeze, and the other side. So sometimes it's not always a modification downwards, but just a modification for variety. Sometimes you may feel this one with a little bit more engagement going across that body. Last 2, 1, and relax. Starting to feel that low back a little bit. We get down, get ready. Round number 4, let's see it. I'm going to stick with that alternating again once more. So, of course, focusing on that low back here, thinking about like the 6-pack of your backside. So make sure that it gets some love, gets some attention. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. But hopefully you feel those glutes working as well down here. All right, making sure that we're squeezing those each time. Let's get ready. Round number 5. Let's go for it. I'm gonna stick. I feel pretty good with it alternating, so I'm gonna stick with that. Make sure that chest gets up as we reach that arm up. Really just trying to get that knee up off the ground, that thigh if possible. Last 2, 1, and relax. Ooh. Take a quick little break here. We've got 3 rounds left. That's 1 minute of work on this backside. Getting ready, 2, 1, and go. So if you're watching, you can even get up and hold, do an extended hold, really focus on that squeeze back there. Sometimes we like to stay away from that low back, all right, in terms of working out. Go ahead and relax. Afraid that we're going to put a little bit more harm than good into it. But if we consistently ignore it, it's not always going to have the best results. All right, so let's go round number 7. We're almost finished here with these back extensions. So we do want to make sure that we do regularly work that low back. Obviously not overloading it. But kind of got to listen to your body here and pull back when necessary and relax. All right. Whew. We got one more round here on these back extensions. Make it a good one. Last 2, 1, go. So making sure that we're really getting everything we can on each of these reps. It's a little bit different burn than those abs just because it typically is, like I stated, a little underdeveloped in that strength region. We're going to go last 2, last 1, and time. All right. Ooh. Feel that one nice and good. All right, we're going to take a quick little break. We're going to transition into our second movement. We're going to move from that backside to the sides, our lateral position. Sweaty. We're going to move to some planks, or some lateral planks with some hip dips. So what this is going to look like, you can do on your hand or you can do on your elbow. All right, and we are dropping that hip towards the ground and bringing it back up. Okay, small movement here. Do not think excessive movement. Want just a little bit of a dip just to engage that lateral core. We'll do 2 rounds left, 2 rounds right, so you don't have to switch every single round. Okay, so let's get down, let's get ready, hands or elbows, and let's go for it. Dropping that hip and bring it back up. So think about like a standing side bend. Sometimes you'll hold a weight and you kind of hinge down and pull it up. That's pretty much the same thing here without an external weight. We're going to go last 3, 2, 1, and relax. Feet wise, you can do stacked feet, stacked on top of each other, or you can do staggered, 1 in front, 1 back. If you are going to do staggered, I do recommend your top leg be in front. That's just to kind of help close us a little bit and really focus more on those obliques. Just relatively small movements. I'm doing kind of controlled pulses. I'm very slow on the way down and driving those hips up. And we'll relax, switch sides. We do have to get both sides in the game here. So let's get up on that opposing side. Almost starting from scratch here. Let's go for 20 seconds. Dropping those hips down, lifting them up. Hopefully you're starting to feel those obliques getting some work in. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. Ooh. We're going to go same side one more time, approaching that halfway point. Folks are looking good, holding strong. Really drive that hand or elbow down into the ground. Let's do it. Second time on the right side for me. Maybe it's your left side, whichever way. We're hitting that second round on our second side. All right, holding it. Last two, one, and relax. This one's getting real steep in the effort department. All right, we're gonna go back to that first side. Last two on this side. Let's get down, get ready. 20 seconds of dipping that hip, pulling up. Top hand, pretty open. What you want to do here, sometimes I like to keep it on that oblique just to feel it working. Sometimes I keep it on that hip just to kind of facilitate that dip. Go ahead and relax. You can stick it up in the air, on your head, wherever you want to. It's totally fine. We got the last time on this first side. Let's get down, get ready, and go. Dip and lift. Actively again pushing down through that arm, strong shoulder here. Still part of the pillar. You may not think about it too much, but from those shoulders through those glutes is that pillar. Last two, one, and relax. That side is sufficiently burned out. We're gonna go to our other side, second side. Last two rounds here, 40 seconds of work. Let's get to it. Range of motion doesn't need to necessarily change too much here. All right, not quite a mobility exercise, more of a strength exercise. So we're going to stay in that good, safe range of motion where we're getting maximum effectiveness. Last two, one, and relax. Oh, looking good, feeling good. We got one more on this side, 20 seconds, down and ready. 2, 1, and go. Dip those hips, lift them up. All right. It's going to be a close finish here. 5 seconds. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, I'm definitely going to relax for a second. So we're going to move into our final set, which is we move from the backside to the sides, and we're going to go to the front. We've got some V-ups. As I mentioned in our warm-up, we will be hitting these. What we're looking for, arms and legs both extended, pulling up, meeting those toes, those ankles, those shins, wherever your ability is. We can modify this down to a V-hold or V-sit here, okay? Whichever one, we're going 8 straight rounds of some V-ups. Hopefully you're ready for it. This should take us right to the end. Last 4 minutes of work. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're getting all the way up each one of these reps. Tabata is always fun when you're working in a time domain. Trying to get as many reps as you can and relax. Not always very conducive to talking through those sit-ups. 1 down, 7 to go, looking good. It's gonna pass in no time, don't you worry. Let's get down, get ready. Round number 2, go. Trying to find that balance. I know sometimes we have a little difficulty getting to kind of those sit bones on those V-sits. If we need to modify that down to good old-fashioned sit-ups, we can go ahead and rest. Want to make sure that you're just getting the best that you can out of this workout, all right? 2 rounds down, we're taking them away. Get ready, round number 3. Let's see it. Just trying to keep a good, consistent rhythm here. Being in control on the way down, on the way up. Last 2, 1, and relax. Starting to feel it there a little bit. I always save the best for last. That's what we're here for. All right, number 4. Let's go. "20 seconds again. Not a whole lot of time. So we want to make sure that we are working through all of it. If we need to modify, please do so. Last 2, 1, and relax. All right. We are halfway through. 4 to go. You can do this. You can do this. All right, let's go for it. Number 5. We're just creating some lunchtime hunger here. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, we're taking them away. We got 5 down, 3 to go. Just 1 more minute of work remaining. Let's go for it. Round number 6. Try and stay nice and balanced, front to back, left to right. Last 2, 1, and relax. All right. So nice and tall, get a quick breath. We got last two. Number 7 right here. 2, 1, go. We're in the end game now here, folks. 10 seconds, round number 7. Last 3, 2, 1, and time. And we've got one final one here. Oh, gotta love Tabata, right? Round number 8, come on, folks. 20 seconds, let's do it. Last round, best round. All the effort this time. 10 seconds. Let's do it together. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. We'll flip that over. Get a quick stretch down here. That was a lot of work. A lot of work, small amount of time. Always keep that Tabata workout in the back pocket there. We did all of 3 exercises today. Got a great 15-minute core workout. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll be back for virtual stretch break at 1:50 today. Hope you had a good class. Get some lunch, get some water. We'll see you next time.